I'm Vanessa Davis from the Stay Married movement, and I'm here to talk to you about the series, the 8 Steps to Staying Married for Life. We're on step number 5, know how to fight. Let's get it.
Are you married and mad? I mean, do you really know who the enemy is that's attacking your marriage?
Okay, I want to share with you how Chris and I resisted the bitterness and resentment that was in our household. Just to be honest, I didn't know how to communicate. I had pictures in mind how I thought our marriage should be, what roles I thought he should play, what roles I thought I should play, but I really never clearly communicated that, or we just really just had a difference of opinion because we were just different. But over time, the tension started to build up, and our atmosphere in our household began to get thick. And that bitterness really just began to show, and nothing Chris did was ever good enough. And he started to feel that, and like I said, he started to have resentment. So the enemy, he was talking to me about all the things that Chris wasn't doing. The enemy was talking to Chris about all the things that I wasn't doing. The tension was thick, and neither one of us was sharing because we didn't know how to fight. And so once we realized that, we recognized the enemy in our household, one, and then we started to resist that spirit of bitterness and resentment that was on both of us, and began to acknowledge what we need to do to get that out of the house. So let me share with you how we did that.
Now, one of the things that we had to do, though, we had to realize that we are not one another's enemy. Since we realized that we weren't one another's enemy, first of all, we had to realize who the real enemy was. So we had to acknowledge that there was a spirit of bitterness and a spirit of resentment in our house. And as the Word of God says, resist the enemy and he'll flee from you. He'll have to get to running, all right? So we resist the enemy and he'll flee from you. And then we had to be willing, you guys, just like Nintendo when we were losing, right? And we ain't want to lose, we had to press reset real quick so we could start over.
So the first thing we had to do is to press reset. And the way we did that is we made a list. All the lies and all the thoughts and everything that I was having about him and the bitterness, the reason why I was bitter, we chose to write it on a piece of paper and share. Share what the enemy was telling us to do. Expose that lie. The second thing we did is replace that lie with the truth. Say what the positive person was now. That may have been Chris Davis when we first got married, but that's not Chris Davis now. That may have been Vanessa Davis when we got married, but that's not Vanessa Davis now, because the Word of God had been sharpening us throughout the years, and we had become different people. We had to stop looking at each other with those old eyes and look at those new eyes by starting over. So once we recognized who the new person was,
we shredded those lies in a paper shredder. And then we created new and positive lists about who we were. So I would tell her some of the things that God had dealt with me on, and how he addressed some of the things that she may have said that might have been true. She did the same thing for me, and guess what? We had brand new lists, 2 brand new lists. Then we prayed with one another.
and by doing that, we evicted that bitterness and resentment out of our household, and the devil along with it.
So how about you? Are you ready to start over? Always remember this. Pay attention to the tension and issue the enemy his eviction.
And know how to fight.
All right, you guys. This has been another Stay Married Movement moment with Chris and Vanessa Davis, saying you need to know how to fight. Step 5 in the 8 steps to stay married for life. Remember, comment and like or subscribe to our channel. We're going to be putting videos out like this to help you to stay married for life. And most importantly, if you guys are married and mad, get yourself a Make It Diamond journal and flags. All right? Go out to the Stay Married Movement, and we'll be able to have those flags out there. We'll ship them on to you guys so we can show you guys how to fight to stay married for life. Remember, when you bring your marriage back to Christ, He helps you to stay married for life. God bless.